Hey, Ringling Rick. Ahoy there from Ringling City, Florida, the worst place on Earth. I'm Ringling Rick. I do internet videos, I guess, and I'm here to tell you why Ringling City sucks. My last video, Top 10 Evil Corporations, got taken down, unsurprisingly. Sorry if you missed out on that banger. There's a reason they call Ringling City Los Demonios. There are no angels here, only devils. From cyber terrorists to warring biker gangs, we count down 10 of the most dangerous criminal organizations that call this sinner's paradise home. Number 10. Voodoo Dolls. Although relatively peaceful, you do not want to piss them off. Forming as a direct response to the Reaper murders, the group largely exists to protect those within the group from the occupational hazards plaguing sex workers. They are highly skilled fighters, but it's their connections that put them on this list. Due to their line of work, they are very well connected within all 5 crime families, making them virtually untouchable within the criminal underworld. The group resides in both pleasure districts, New Providence and White Rabbit, and manage many of the brothels and strip clubs owned by the crime families. Number 9. Karma. This international hacking collective is based out of Ringling. While the organization has the noble goal of ridding the world of the powerful and corrupt, their means to achieve this goal aren't so noble. Let's just say they aren't afraid to get their hands dirty and aren't beyond bombing, torturing, and assassinating their targets. They never compromise and will kill anyone who stands in the way of their ultimate goal, including innocent bystanders who happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Number 8. The Ringling Boys. These guys are an African-American street gang that uses a network of local drug dealers to move their product around the city, oftentimes using a variety of aliases to remain anonymous. They are ruthless in their operations and have a reputation for brutalizing anyone who gets in their way. Despite their criminal activities, they are highly regarded in their community, often providing resources to those in need and creating a sense of solidarity and camaraderie. Definitely one of the more wholesome gangs on our list. Number 7. White Saviors. These clowns have a real hard-on for Hitler. The White Saviors is a widespread decentralized white supremacy group. These neo-Nazis don't have any centralized leadership, instead having multiple groups working independently from one another. Their crimes include peddling meth, committing hate crimes, engaging in political violence, and committing acts of terrorism. The group is highly dangerous, especially in large numbers. However, larger groups are rare in the city due to their unpopularity amongst other criminal organizations, for obvious reasons, and typically stick to the swamps. Number 6. The Port Royal Posse. A Jamaican street gang that operates in Port Royal, the tourist district of Gasparilla, and are one of the most feared gangs in Gasparilla. The posse are regularly hired by the Colisios to guard and distribute drugs within their many nightclubs and brothels. Their violent tactics and close ties to the Colisios make them a dangerous organization that should be avoided at all costs. Number 5. Los Demonios Vagos. Often referred to as LDV, is a dangerous Colombian-American street gang based in Ringling City's Gasparilla. With a love for drugs and guns, they are known to be some of the most ruthless criminals in the borough. They have a violent rivalry with the Cuban gang, Havana 13, a rivalry that often leaves the streets of Ringling City covered in blood. Their crime sprees have been known to include murder, drug distribution, and extortion. And number 4. Southside Sinners and South Limbo Saints. These two warring biker gangs have been terrorizing the crime-filled streets of South Ringling for years. I grouped the two together since they're both equally as dangerous, though I'm sure they'd disagree with that statement. Both gangs have a well-established presence in the city and continue to cause mayhem wherever they go. They have a deep-seated hatred for one another, and the never-ending cycle of violence between the two gangs has yet to be broken. Number 3. The Gibtown Gang. This tightly knit organization of criminals consists of both men and women of Eastern European descent. Known for their expertise in kidnapping and human trafficking for the Russian mafia, Their reputation for brutality is feared across the city. Yeah, you don't want to fuck around with these guys. They prey on unsuspecting tourists around Gibtown, snatching up their victims and selling them to the Russian mafia, who then uses their vast criminal network to sell the victims on the black market. Human auctions are rumored to take place at Alligator Alley, an abandoned theme park. Whether or not that's true, who knows? But what is true is this gang's heinous reputation. Number 2. The Janae. Highly organized and aggressively territorial, this Korean street gang primarily operates out of South K-Town in Ringling City's St. Alice borough, but have started appearing in the surrounding areas. They are known for their strict code of conduct, and those who violate it are quickly dealt with. The Janae are notorious for their horrific murders of those that cross them, making them the most feared street gang in all of Ringling. The only way out of the gang is death. Huh, talk about clingy. And last and certainly least, number 1. Las Cinco Muertes, or the 5 Deaths, are the 5 crime families that rule over Ringling City's criminal underworld, each claiming a borough as their territory. The 5 families seem to exist in harmony and control all illegal activities throughout the city. Together, they create a complex criminal ecosystem throughout Ringling City. If I say any more than this, there's a good chance that I'll go missing. So, I guess that's it for this video. Now, scram.